Hello there, Year 6. Year 6! Oh, hello, Fajita. Year 6. Well, getting ready to start thinking about moving on to Year 7. I wonder how you're feeling about that. We've turned up today and we've got some of our friends in this video too, just to think about how we might move on best. What do you mean, Ruth? Well, how we might move on to secondary school in the best possible way. I'm sure that there are things that you are looking forward to, and I'm pretty sure there might be things that you're a little bit concerned about. Maybe things that you're not sure about. Well, hopefully, by the end of this, you'll have had a think about all of those different things, and maybe some extras, and you'll have some tips on how to do things best. First, we're going to think about a Bible story. It's a Bible story you might well know. What do you mean? Well, it's a Bible story that has a very famous musical. And it's a Bible story that we've thought about before. But we're going to have a look at it in a bit of a different way. I hope you enjoy it.
Here's Joseph, a young man, whose dreams made him proud. The world was his fairground, his head in a cloud. In one he's a wheat sheaf, and all of the others are bowing down humbly, and they are his brothers. And in yet another, this dream fills his head. The sun, moon, and stars bow down now instead. His dad doesn't help, he gives him a coat. Now I'm not saying that Joseph's unkind or will gloat, but his many big brothers see this favour to one and agree he's a nightmare and wish he was gone. One day whilst the brothers are working they see young Joseph approaching as smug as can be. They hate him, they loathe him, they wish he was dead. Then a plan starts to fester and form in each head. Let's lose him, let's kill him, pop him down this well. Then go back to Jacob our dad and we'll tell him that Joseph was eaten by animals. He'll see the coat which we'll tear up and think that it's real. But Reuben, the nice one, persuades them to wait. He plans on a rescue before it's too late. But whilst he is thinking and Joe's in the pit, one brother called Judah has a plan that's a hit. He sees men with camels and they're on their way to Egypt to sell stuff. So let's not delay. Sell Joseph, they'll buy him, and we can tell Dad that he's dead. Only drawback, it might make him sad. It's done, Joseph's gone, and when Reuben is told, it's too late to do anything. Joseph is sold. A man lives in Egypt, a captain. He goes to market one day for a bargain and knows when he sees this young Israelite slave up for sale that his wife will be pleased, a gift that won't fail. How much for the servant? I'll take him today. We've got plenty of work for a slave without pay. So Potiphar took him. Poor Joe had become a slave, but refused to let this make him glum. I'll trust in my God, and so God was with Joe. His work was fantastic, and blessings would flow to Joseph, the house, and in all that he led. Success as a servant, he lifted his head. But Mrs. P noticed she liked this young man, sadly becoming his number one fan. But her constant attention made Joe feel uneasy. When Mrs. P flirted, it made him feel queasy. She couldn't persuade him to flirt with her too, so her mood changed and Mrs. P knew what to do. She lied about Joseph. She told all around he'd attacked her, and Joe knew that he would be found to be guilty, so heartless, no witness to show that she lied, and so prison is where he would go. But even in prison, God's blessings were large. He was liked and promoted, and now put in charge of the prison and prisoners, even 2 chaps who worked for the Pharaoh until some mishaps led them to prison, where both had been dreaming. They asked wise young Joseph to give them a meaning. God gave Joe the meaning. Now one man left jail, and promised Joe he'd get him out without fail. But he failed, out of prison and feeling life's fine. He'd forgotten that Joseph was still doing time. After 2 years of waiting, a new day was dawning. The Pharaoh woke up, God had sent as a warning his third set of dreams, and the man thought of Joe, told the Pharaoh he knew of a man that would know what the dreams had been telling him. So Joe came out and explained, with God's help, what the dreams were about. So Joe became famous, his life became grand. The Pharaoh insisted that throughout the land all people would listen to Joseph and do all that he told them. And Joseph then knew the dreams of the wheat sheaves, the stars, moon and sun, were predictions from God of this life he'd begun. He saved all from famine. His brothers came too, and were shocked when they saw all his dreams had come true.
Well, I wonder how you thought about that.
Joseph had a roller coaster life.
He did. He had a roller coaster life. So many ups and downs. I wonder if that's how you feel life might be for you at the moment. Sometimes things are really good.
Yeah, exciting.
And sometimes maybe not. But you know, Joseph kept going. He stayed on the roller coaster. Now, I wonder what things you might think are going to be a bit of a roller coaster for you. You know, Joseph knew where he was headed. He knew what the aim was. Didn't know how he was going to get there.
Didn't know all the ups and downs.
No, but he kept going. And you know the same thing. You know that when you go to secondary school, there's an aim. The aim is to get through to the end and get some exams. But along the way, there'll be good bits and there'll be maybe some not so good bits. That's what life is like. We're going to have a bit of a think about some of the good bits and the not so good bits. Have a think about this quiz. Have a go. See what you think. So, how did you do on the quiz? Did you enjoy it? I wonder which was your favourite bit. Maybe talk to the person next to you. Tell them your favourite bit.
Have they done it?
Oh, I bet they have. Now, we've got some tips, some top tips from teachers. Some of these teachers you might recognise, some of them you won't. They're from all over Cumbria and North Lancashire, giving you some top tips, supposed to be one thing, to help you to think about how to go to secondary school best.
Hello, Year 6. Moving on to secondary school, big school. Hello, my name is Mr. Hartley. I'm the head of year for Year 7 at Dalham High School. And my one piece of advice is don't panic. Come prepared to meet new friends and have new opportunities. Enjoy your summer. Take care.
My advice for Year 6s would be always try and be the best version of you.
Hi Year 6s, good to see you all. My one piece of advice for secondary school is to enjoy it. Oh, I'm going to come up with more than one now. Enjoy it, work hard and just grab every opportunity that comes your way. Everyone knows that you might be a bit nervous, but you'll absolutely have a brilliant time. Enjoy it all. Bye.
Starting secondary school is a new chapter in your book of life. Approach it with an open mind. Embrace new relationships. Try new activities. Try to find the new you. But be brave and courageous. You can do it.
Hello Year 6. Hope you're all excited about the move to your new school this summer. When you get there, try not to compare yourself with your new friends too much. God made you to be unique with all your skills and talents. There's no one like you. Be the best version of yourself and remember, Jesus will be with you all the way.
Hello Year 6. You have developed many wonderful values during your time at St Wilfrid's. My advice to you is hold on to these values, take them with you and be true to yourself. And remember, if you're feeling a little bit nervous, everybody else in your class is new too.
Hi guys, it's Mrs. Hicks from St. Mark's in Natland, and I just wanted to wish you all the best as you move on to secondary school. A reminder to always be yourself, and remember this, God made you an original, so don't be a copy. God bless.
Hello Year 6. If I were to give you one piece of advice about moving on to secondary school, it would be to make the most of every opportunity, get involved, join new clubs, and that's where you will meet new friends.
I don't have a favourite fajita. I wonder if you do. I've got some tips. I'm not very good at keeping it to one.
No, you're not.
But here's mine. Firstly, be organised. Try and get yourself sorted the night before for the next day. Secondly, be yourself. You are wonderful as you are. Let people get to know that wonderful person.
Yeah, 'cause you're all different.
Yes. And thirdly, enjoy it. Every day, finish the day by thinking about one thing you are thankful for. One really good thing that day. End every day with a smile.
Even the tough ones.
Even the tough ones. There's always something good to look for. Hopefully, I'll see you in your secondary schools. Not quite sure how things are going to go yet, but hopefully I'll be in. So keep an eye out. Maybe there'll be a club. If it is, it's run by Nisku. That'll be me. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Have a great summer and a wonderful end to your year 6 and an even better start to year 7. Take care and I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.